Welcome back to The Last of Us Remastered. So, and I love this track, by the way. Yeah, part 7. Ooh, pretty scenery.
Since in the title you call it L-O-U, Lou, it sounds like you want to use the bathroom.
Huh.
You see, it's funny because Joel's life is pretty much shit.
Yeah, let's be quite honest, Joel. There's no point in going back home for you. There's nothing left.
Sadly.
And besides, honestly,
looks like Ellie found something.
Out here seems a lot peaceful and serene. You can be one with nature away from the drooling zombies trying to eat you. In fact, why don't people more go and enjoy the great outdoors?
Well, there was this, according to a series of unfortunate events, there was this guy who decided we should all abandon civilization and go live right near a pond.
Well, to be fair, here it makes sense to abandon civilization. There.
Well, there isn't any, but at least not here.
That's the difference between what's the best course of action and just being full Amish.
Exactly. No offense to the
Hold on. Ha.
You cannot believe your eyes. There's so many fireflies.
Ugh. Can someone get me a sick bucket? That song. Ugh. Dude, there you go. It's a song Ellie made up on the fly, and it's a better song than one that probably took days to make.
All right. Oh, look what we found.
A golf club?
No,
it's a lead pipe.
A metal pipe with barbed scissors into it. Seems like somebody tended to use this as a weapon.
But I wonder if they got the chance to do it, though.
Fun fact, if you play in a harder difficulty, that thing will not be there.
Yeah, basically, God just took that thing off the roof because he's in this game, he's a bit of a dick.
Alright, so in order to get across the two buildings, we're going to use this as a bridge.
Not as big of a dick as the version in Evan Almighty, though. Seriously, Joe, I feel sorry for you Christians, because the version of God depicted in that movie, ooh.
Well, isn't God depicted like a giant a-hole in
Honestly,
most of that?
That Old Testament God, Shiroi, New Testament God had character development.
Honestly, Debs, I'll still think it's worse when it's something like God's Not Dead and God's Not Dead 2, where it completely...
No. Well, to be fair, Pedro, those are two different kinds of Christian films. It's like, well, God's Not Dead was Christian propaganda. The one Dwibs is talking about was actually a portrayal of God.
All right, then. Anyway, basically the plan is, Joel knows a guy who lives around these parts called Bill, so we're going to go there, see if he can get us a car.
Well, when you say Bill, ever since last year, there was a new Doctor Who companion announced called Bill, who's a woman, and that's kind of thrown me off.
Isn't Bill a man's name, though?
No. It's basically there's a new companion in Doctor Who in the upcoming series called Bill, and funny enough, they announced that she's the first openly gay companion in the show, so that's something.
Got ourselves a runner.
Are you talking about the lizard woman from the
No. Companion, not psycho.
Not that hard, since as you can tell, that runner has just been turned since he's still going through the painful transition.
Now, why is there just one?
There's actually more. It's just that fortunately this one is alone, so I can easily take him out.
That's
Joe, Hey, Joe, can we hit the guy?
I'm about to.
Sure. Nobody move. Let's just take this nice and slowly. There you go.
There we are. Now let's craft another one.
Thank goodness runners don't associate with each other that well. Otherwise, we'd have a pack on our tails.
I'll just quote.
There's a new spin-off game.
Well,
Joel
Jova,
Runners.
I'll just quote Ignis from Final Fantasy 15. They're not human enough to care.
I thought you were going to say I've come up with a new recipe.
Well, that meme has been done to death by this point.
So, who wants a couple?
Well, to be fair, that was just one game.
Could you imagine it though? Him trying to make a recipe out of zombies.
Well, if anyone can do it, it's Ignis.
Why?
I'll have dirty fingernails here, a mutated head here, and
Hold
4
on.
Ps will have kidney stones. That's blowing.
Believe it or not, that's actually a subplot. She's basically gonna try to learn how to whistle throughout the game.
No, here's how you whistle, Ellie. There you go.
I can't whistle at all.
I used to
Yeah.
not be able to whistle, but now I can do it pretty good.
Think of it like you want to kiss somebody
And
and just blow air.
I just got reminded of note. Pills note. Okay, let's check.
It's a prescription. Reminder, collect more pills. See if I can scrounge up some extra ammo. I only have 3 weeks until the next drop off of tests. What is it? Is it those?
So apparently the guy who lived here knew Tess somehow.
What's with the shouting free? Was it during those BBC Free adverts?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
I guess the guy was feeling was in panic when he wrote that. I don't know. Anyway, what I was about to say was, hold on. Let's see. Is there? No, there's not anybody here. Okay, yeah, like I was saying, you guys just reminded me of one of my favorite Cow and Chicken episodes, where Chicken is trying to whistle, but he can't because chickens don't have lips. So the red guy does surgery to implant lips on him, but then he fails. So basically, what he decides now is he decides to turn him into a completely different animal altogether.
How?
It's Cow and Chicken, Wibs. Don't bother throwing logic into it.
Thank goodness that part isn't barbed.
Convenient.
Come on, Joel. What could possibly go wrong?
And then a zombie comes out.
Yeah, we're all in a post-apocalyptic world where there's zombies hiding in every corner.
Man, this place seems awfully abandoned, more so than the others.
Very good, Joel. Good job. See, that's how you do things. All right, so
Change the music.
No, actually, we're fine here. Don't worry.
This was the last major PS3 game to be released.
This was pretty much the PS3. In fact, some of the older models cannot run this game. This game took the PS3 to its extreme limits so much that some of the older models actually have trouble running the game.
I remember when my brother got the game while he was living with us. We still have our fat PS3. I think it nearly turned our PS3 into a toaster.
Yeah, this game is it's a marvel that they managed to get this running on the PS3.
Well, Dwebs, you can turn your PS3 into a George Foreman grill.
Anyway,
Why do people do that shit? Seriously?
Yeah, apparently whoever lived here loved gnomes because there's a lot of gnome statues in here.
Oh god, those things are tacky and neat.
So it's those gnomes off Chamber of Secrets, then he's practiced throwing them over the fence.
But oh well, at least there's some stuff here I can use. Alright, moving on, I guess.
Also, I know I'm an extreme nitpicker, but the Joel sprint animation when he's not actually going faster looks a bit off to me. It's like he's got his arms stuck to his sides, and it's just like.
It's because, well, I think it's more so in the sense that they wanted the animation to have some kind of, they wanted to be visually somewhat, they wanted to be more going on in the animation rather than just him, running with his arms very, close to his...
It's not yet. Well, I will say that it's not as silly looking as Liam Hemsworth's running in Paranoia. Basically, Liam Hemsworth's idea of running away from the actor who played Doctor Doom in the Tim Story Fantastic Four movies is just flap your arms around like he's a crazy person.
Oh, so it's like the character animations in Final Fantasy X. Boom!
And
No, their
Paranoia
appropriate
came out in
response is-
2013.
The
so
appropriate
apparently there's
response
nothing in
is
12 years.
ha.
It makes me want to laugh out loud.
Oh, you've gotten to that point in the game?
No, I haven't, but I
but
saw the cutscene.
But okay.
I haven't done that in a while, actually, because I was focusing on
Yeah,
Uncharted 4 and FIFA.
Yeah. All right. Scrunching up resources. Oh, what is it,
What, the
Ellie?
kitchen?
Oh, look, an arcade. There you go.
No. But I had a friend that knew everything about this game. Apparently, there's this character called Angel Knives. She'd punch a hole through your stomach.
Oh.
So is they referencing
So,
Mortal
like
Kombat?
the aggressive character.
It's a Mortal Kombat reference.
What if Naughty Dog made a fighting game?
They technically have one in this game, but I'm not gonna spoil it.
I know. I'm talking about a full-fledged fighting game, not that.
No, they haven't. Not that I'm knowing.
It's a what if.
That's not really the kind of games they make, honestly. I'm not really seeing them make it.
I mean, they can make anything.
Usually, they like making games that have more kind of an adventurous feel of sorts, where you're actually going for some kind of journey of sorts. So I'm not.
It could be the first fighting game to actually have a good story.
Actually, there are plenty of fighting games that have good stories.
Or a story.
Actually, Mortal
Fighting
Kombat.
games have stories, Twibs.
The Mortal Kombat series as always has stories, and some of them are actually pretty good.
Well, the story mode that Mortal Kombat 9 introduced.
No, even before 9, they had some. Hold on.
Yeah.
God damn it, Fat that's showing up so too much close to the chimneys. Sorry, to the church stuff house. Looks like I'm going to need to do another run of clearing out the work spots of the perimeter.
Weak.
Anyway, what I was saying was...
It's night.
All this music that's just sitting here. No one's really listening.
What kind of music is it, though?
It's J-pop twins. It caused the apocalypse.
In that case, burn it.
No, that's country rock music.
Burn that too. If I ever get into power, I will order all J-pop burned.
Anyway, like I said...
What do you have against J-pop?
Well, I'm
Oh,
keeping,
right.
Can I at least keep Utada Hikaru?
No.
You
She's not
know.
a pop idol, though.
Okay.
All J-pop Shiroi, no exceptions.
Okay, sure. Okay. See, Shuri, here's what you do now. If Dwibs becomes ruler, you've got to become queen to help cancel things out.
Anyway, Dweb xenophobia aside, this is actually a part where we actually get introduced... Oh, there we go. Ooh,
Boom.
Jesus.
Yeah, this is where we get introduced to the new zombie character, or not.
Yeah.
All right, who did I kill? Oh, I killed a human.
Well, to be fair, being paranoid is a-okay in this.
Yeah. So yeah, you have to pay attention to the proximity mines he has over the course of the game. If there's...
How can you tell if they're proximity mines?
You can very easily, as long as you pay attention. There will be wires, And as long as you don't touch the wires, you'll be fine. And if for some reason the wires are in your way, you can shoot the mines with your gun. Sorry, Ellie, you're a bit too young for me to teach you how to pick locks.
Yeah, but you'll teach her how to use a bow and arrow. Okay.
Besides, Shiori, if I can't just selectively unban stuff, that wouldn't be fair.
Well, it's okay because.
Then I will overthrow you. How about that?
Yep.
Overthrow me? You can't even literally throw me.
You sure about that?
You don't know that.
Yeah, you really don't know that.
Why, you're a secret kung fu master?
Well, to be fair,
Hong Kong Fooey. Number
it's
one
all a
super
matter
guy.
of just knowing how to take on an enemy bigger than you. Trust me, I've taken down plenty of people bigger than me in sparring.
Don't
As a
forget to fights.
There you go. There's
Well,
a wire. There's an example.
sparring.
That's an example of a
it's
wire
sparring and karate.
right there.
Run into the wire.
Oh look.
And
Sorry, Dwibs.
oh, thank you.
Well, I take it he's not going to need those arrows, so bye.
Excuse me, sir. Can we borrow those arrows?
No trespassers. Gee, I wonder who wrote that.
Me?
It could, but in this case, it was actually Bill.
Don't you see, guys? New law. I was the one that made that thing that got this whole situation started in the first place.
Remember, Dwibs, we already established that this is the uncharted world
Oh, sure.
after the apocalypse.
Well, that theory is bullshit now. So,
And we found ourselves our new weapon, a bow. This is actually very good because since there are no sniper rifles, since there are no weapons with silencers in this game, this will be a very good way of killing soldiers silently. Since the bow doesn't make the noise of a gun, you can silently kill a soldier by literally shooting an arrow into his head.
And Ellie can help us with those, I believe.
Well, yeah, Ellie can kill people with her pocket knife. Yes.
Bow and arrow.
Well, that's later, Joe. We're not there yet.
Joel's a bit of a hardhead.
Ellie will get her bow later.
I was gonna say, is Ellie gonna get her own bow?
She is. Like I said, I edited the game in a way where we will see this completely chronological, Left Behind DLC is included. So this is the chronological cut by made by me.
Yeah,
Notice
Pedro.
my directing.
Yeah.
Well, in this case, it would be notice my editing.
I got a petition now. Let Pedro have his own additional editing by
Jeez.
credit.
You have to do all this just to get to old Bill. Unless he owns the entire half fraction of town.
Here's an example of Here's an example of
boy.
Here's an example that I really wish some other developers took from Naughty Dog, in the sense that it's always realism is nice, but it should not come over gameplay stuff. Because see, even though I was forced to fall here, and obviously falling makes some kind of noise. The zombie will not detect that noise I made by falling, which of course would be a cheap thing if I'm forced to do. So he will notice any other noises that I make, but that one noise from falling he will not notice, just for the sake. I know it's so realistic, but I prefer that over being cheaply robbed of my stealth.
Well, I mean, I guess the idea would be like, well, to land in a soft patch like that grass.
Yeah, it could, but I'm just saying I've played some games that do things the opposite of what Naughty Dog just did here, so...
Well, I guess it depends, Amico. They can be realistic and fair if they actually give you a soft patch like that grass to land in to make sure you don't make a hard-sounding land. That sort of stuff makes sense and also can work realistically.
Yeah.
However, yeah, if it's stuff that does it uber realistically, like to the point where they don't give you a means to still strategize, yeah, that is.
Anyway, moving on. So we can just move on now, but there's this optional area that has plenty of cool stuff, so we're going to go there. I can't hear anyone, so...
Please don't let there be anyone in there.
Don't worry, this game does not rely on jump scares.
Well, I mean, it does have jump scares, but yeah, thankfully it doesn't rely on them. I mean, to be fair, jump scares don't have to be a bad thing.
No, they can be used
Just-
well. The
They're
Visit did it
so
well.
often a bad thing.
The problem is that
sadly.
the problem is that a lot of people like to overuse the fuck out of them.
And then, even in those times where they aren't used
And
that
someone
much,
who
they're
doesn't
used
like
cheaply.
horror stuff.
I'm not so much into horror. So aside from Resident Evil, I've never really been into horror games.
Funny enough, speaking of horror, remember? I don't know if you mentioned this on commentary, but did you hear that apparently that prequel to the Ouija movie is actually surprisingly good? Apparently,
I wouldn't know, and quite frankly, I don't care.
It was one of our many things of the exact opposite of how we expected things would be in 2016.
basically, I've heard that the reason the Ouija prequel film was good was that it basically did the whole don't do what the previous film did thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's see. Surprising there doesn't seem to be anyone here, despite those noises we saw or heard. Sorry. Oh, never mind. Who?
You did that on
You were
purpose, then.
saying.
All right. Then.
Pedro?
Yes, Deji.
I
What
thought
is
you
it?
did that on purpose. Like, oh, surprisingly, no one. So,
I might have. I might not have. They can both be true.
No, Deji, you should have seen our Gods of Egypt commentary.
Note to Rachel.
Literally,
no.
every time I said that something
Nope.
couldn't do
Rachel,
this
soldiers
or
are
that,
going
it did
door to
it.
door, forcing people into bases. I hear yelling a couple of buildings down. Time's running out. I tried calling, waiting, but I don't know what to do. But I can't wait anymore. I've thrown most of our stuff into a couple of suitcases. I'll be waiting for you in a quarantine zone. Come find me. I'll see you soon. Erica.
As Ezra.
Ezra. Oh, it's Ezra. Oh, okay.
Hey, Joe, it's Ezra Miller, the guy who plays the Flash.
Wait, but Ezra, isn't it in this case a girl?
No, Ezra. Yeah, Ezra
No, I
Miller.
mean,
Yeah, he
in
was.
in this case, what I meant is like, I mean, yeah, I get the reference. I'm just saying, isn't this Ezra that he's writing a girl?
So I'm guessing.
I don't know.
So I'm guessing Ezra is an androgynous name.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, because when you said Ezra, I'm thinking of the guy from Star Wars Rebel.
All right. So I guess we're done here. Yeah. Hopefully there will be any more zombies around to greet us.
Hopefully Billy's not a zombie.
Of course, there aren't.
No,
zombies, they're
no.
clickers.
Again, no trespassers. Can't help. Go away. I get the feeling this guy is a bit of how should I put this? Yeah.
Sociopath.
No trespassers. Can't help. Go away. All right. There's nothing in the truck, so I guess we'll move on. So yeah, in here, since there's wires there, obviously the only way to get through here is to use your gun.
Wait, why can't you just throw a brick?
That's why.
Yeah.
And can you imagine if you just walked right through? Okay, Ali, let's.
That sounds like something you would have done.
Oh,
Well, yeah.
Well, it looks like that seat's being occupied by the fine gentleman there.
Oh, there's another wire. Yeah. As you can see from our other playthroughs that
We'll
I've done,
shoot along this. We'll shoot on sight. All right.
I'm not exactly good at looking out for things.
Yeah.
Here.
Okay.
I am.
Just
Then again, considering the games I play, I have to be.
Ooh, ammo. But I'm full of
Wow.
ammo
Ooh, a
for.
piece of candy.
What the hell? Oh fuck!
What is this? One of those wacky Rube Goldberg traps?
God damn it, Bill! You and your traps.
Spider Joe, hangs on the ceiling from a hole Oh, can he shoot? Yes, he can. He's got a magnificent man with gout.
So yeah,
Chickens
even though this is
spider go.
even though this is not an Uncharted game, it does have its own more grounded gameplay set pieces, and this is one of them. Basically, Ellie is trying her best to try to free us, and while this is happening, we have to protect her from the zombies.
Oh, crud.
Hurry up, Ellie! All the blood's getting in my head.
Speaking of blood... Oh, so now you choose to surround us. Great job, Bill. It's like you made a trap for meat for the zombies. As opposed to actually keeping them out.
To be fair,
They're
Jova,
not zombies.
to be fair, Jova, he did warn us to go away.
Why the heck do runners try to bite people, I wonder?
Because, well,
Because they want their brains.
yeah, typical zombie
Oh.
logic. They want to feast on human flesh.
Give me your brains. Give me your brains.
Yeah,
Brains.
Brains,
I
I'm
don't
okay.
care.
You're thinking the same song.
Yep.
Hey, stand still.
fortunately, during this particular section,
Clicker!
fortunately during this particular section, we have infinite ammo.
Good thing, too, because clickers are no joke.
You know what was funny?
We still have to
If,
reload though.
oh.
We still have to reload though. So don't get too trigger happy.
You know what would be funny? If Gerald dropped his gun.
Uh,
Well, then he just picked the rifle from the...
No, because since he's
Yeah.
upside down and...
no fuck.
Oh, yeah, this is one of those cases where Ellie isn't her usual immortal Naughty Dog partner self.
Yeah. For the sake of adding some bit of extra challenge to the set piece. Fortunately, go ahead, Jova. One of the things that I love most about Naughty Dog games is that they do a really good job in even in the most cinematic moments of their games. You always still feel like you're in control. But go ahead, Jova.
Ow.
Seriously, Bill, I'm fine about a planning you didn't actually keeping the zombies out.
Fuck. Oh. Ooh. Hello. Oh crap. Well,
Oh.
well, I guess we didn't find Bill, but he did find us.
Who's playing
Well,
Bill
let's
here?
go.
I don't remember.
Troy Baker.
No.
Troy Baker's the protagonist, Deji.
What's the character's name again, Bill?
He can be both. He has a
Troy
range.
Baker plays everybody.
Even Ellie.
Okay. Bill
Yeah,
is-
even Ellie.
I'm just going to check. Bill is voiced by W. Earl Brown.
Oh crap.
We're not doing very well here, are we?
We're doing
We've
fine.
been worse.
We've been. Trust me, Shiroi. There will be other times where we'll be even worse than we are right now. Like I said, this game takes place over the course of an entire year. So when we get to the winter season and it starts snowing, obviously it's going to be quite the trial to survive.
Goodness, we don't have any ankle biters, otherwise that guy would have tried to get a cheap shot on you on the floor.
It's a good thing there aren't any...
I really like the way
Other
Guz uses the
animals.
drums in this section, by the way.
Yeah, it's like Resident Evil. Good job.
Well, it's obvious that's
To
one
be
of
honest, like...
it's obvious that one of Resident Evil was obviously one of the inspirations.
Oh, without a doubt.
Anyway, cutscene.
You know, I can't listen to the music. I'm listening to like the voices and the sound effects, but not the music itself.
Oh, someone's cosplaying for Metal Gear Solid 5 before it came out.
Punish.
He's checking if we've bitten.
Oh no.
Don't worry, he's just being his paranoid
No,
self.
but Ellie has bites. if he sees her bites, he may get the wrong idea.
True, yeah. Fortunately, we're gonna be able to keep it hidden for him.
You set off on my tracks. You damn near break my stupid arm. What's she doing here?
I am none of your goddamn business, and we're here because you all joined, okay? We can start by taking these off.
Some favor, some kind of joke. I'll cut these things. I need a car. Well, it is a joke. Well, if I had one that works, which I sure as hell don't, what makes you think I just give it to you?
Joel breaks the car. That's the name of the next game.
Take all my food too while you're at it.
Oh. Angsty.
I think I owe you. Ain't worth that much. Actually, Bill. Well, it don't matter because I don't have a car that works. But there is one in this town. Parts. There are parts in this town. Meaning you could fix one up.
Of course.
I do like the fact. One thing that I like about Bill is that even though, of course, he's paranoid about the shit and he's a bit, brute about the way he does
He's a
things,
douche.
when he does calm down, he's actually a pretty reasonable guy. Look, notice how he didn't take that much resistance in helping us.
Yeah, to be fair, a lot of it was probably the adrenaline, since,
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, we kind of infiltrated his house and set off every alarm he has, so... he's a bit tweaked right now.
Now, hopefully we're going out a different way, since that way is kind of zombie blocked.
Well, there are some perfectly good windows.
Yeah, but we don't want to smash them, otherwise that may make it easier for the zombies to get in.
Yeah.
We could climb up the windows.
For now, though, just like Bill said, there's some provisions here. We can use them. And here's Bill's map. We can take it with us if we need, just in case we need to check it again for later.
Wait a minute. Oh, I just realized the zombies being stopped by doors. That's a keen Resident Evil reference.
Indeed.
Well, they
But-
used to be able to be stopped by doors until Mr. Stars had to go ruining everything.
I can imagine it now. Some poor sap is sat in the corner somewhere. He's waiting for the barman to come and pour him a drink, but he'll never get it.
Alright, everybody. In the next part, we will be trying our best to get... Oh, there's some echo. Whatever.
We've got 40 seconds.
Hold on, chess. I forgot about this.
Huh?
Nice.
Bobby, what?
Yeah, let it go. Okay, for those who don't know, Bobby Fischer was a famous chess player.
Maybe Joel was a great chess player.
And of course, Alec doesn't know who he is because she's too young.
Or maybe...
What's the
probably not.
internet?
There is no internet.
We're in a zombie apocalypse. You want to go on Tumblr?
Yeah. Hashtag zombies were here.
So is this the case
Hey,
where
to
Tumblr is
be
one of the
fair,
few
to be
sane
fair.
places left?
Wait,
Yes, did he?
Shiroi, to be
Yep.
fair, people would still use Tumblr, even if it's the end of the world.
True.
Yeah,
I'm on
they-
Tumblr
Hashtag
right now.
missiles coming this way.
Alright, see you in the next part.
See you, everybody.
See ya.
Yeah, bye.